R&B Divas LA. Yes, it is all about them. How about that? Hey guys, what's up? It is your girl, Log Looney Tune, and yes, I'm here with another review for episode 6 of R&B Divas LA. And let's see, where should I start this one? I think I'll cover Lil Mo and her group, Chrisette Michele and the Grammys, and what else? What else went on that was kind of, oh, my girl, Leela James and her interview slash photo shoot. Oh, it was classic. So let's get started. First thing I want to talk about is Lil Mo and this new group that she got going on. I don't even know what kind of group. It's gospel. It's okay. It's consistent of Ty Tribbett. Now everybody knows, well, if you somewhat follow the gospel scene and everything, then you know who Ty Tribbett is. I personally call him Mr. Energy, because the man is like off the chain when it comes to gospel music. Then there's this person that I'm not quite familiar with named Mookie. Now I don't know if Mookie is a gospel singer. Like I said, I am not as in touch with the gospel scene as I guess I should be. She wants to form a group saying that Ty Tribbett was going to be doing, I guess, traditional gospel or whatever, and then Mookie is going to be doing some type of laid back contemporary gospel, and then Lil Mo is going to be like the Ratchet one. That's what she said. And so I'm sitting there like, what kind of group? I don't know. I don't know what kind of group that they're going to put together that's going to sell some records. I mean, but then again, you put Ty Tribbett on anything and that stuff is really probably going to sell. Also, like, the thing about it is that they work with Lil Mo's ex-husband. And she's not feeling that because she's really trying to distance herself from him and trying to branch out on her own. And I see that. I understand that she wants to do that, but knowing that this man has been basically the epitome of her work, like he's been behind her and doing her work, producing and doing all this and working on songs that, you know, most of the songs that she has, you know, she worked with him on them. I don't know. Sometimes you gotta, maybe it's too soon for her, because I know that Shantae Moore works with her. No, not Shantae Moore. Toni Braxton. I seen Toni Braxton. I seen her working with her ex-husband and things of that nature, still on a professional level. But sometimes you have to just say, you know what? Business is business. You know, personal is personal. But maybe it's just too soon for her to actually go that route. So she was also supposed to do a performance with Ty Tribbett and with Mookie, you know, at some venue that she was, you know, supposed to be performing at. And their flights got delayed or they were canceled because of the weather. So Lil Mo had, you know, she had to do the performance by herself. And she had no material. Well, she thought she had no material, but she actually did. She had a song that she worked on with her ex-husband, and then she had, you know, her stuff. Well, why is it that it seems like when she wants to get in front of a crowd, she doesn't really want to perform her own stuff? I mean, I know a lot of performers don't want to perform their old stuff or something like that. But shit, that's the stuff that sells. That's the stuff that we, you know, love you for. Personally, I wouldn't mind going to a Lil Mo concert and all she ever sang was Superwoman, because personally I love that song. It's not new, it's quite old, but I enjoy it. I don't know about anybody else. I like her old songs and stuff like that. So I mean, maybe she don't want to perform it. But then she got on stage, you know, she had to do the performance by herself because Ty and Mookie wasn't there. So she got on stage and she performed the song. You know, she performed, what's the name of the song? I'm Not That Into You. And then the song has this, you know, whole story. Basically, it's about her and her ex-husband. So I kind of knew that when she tried to sing that on stage, it was a little too soon. And I knew that she was going to get kind of emotional, not to mention the fact that she doesn't know all the words to the song. So I was just like, oh God, what is getting ready to happen here? But she rose to the occasion. She actually, you know, ad-libbed, improv some, you know, those lyrics or whatever she was doing, but whatever she was doing, she was working it, and she worked the crowd, and her girls was there to support her, and it was all good, and I was cool with that. So let's talk about Chrisette Michele and the Grammy. So everybody knows that Chrisette Michele was nominated for a Grammy. Now, I just love her attitude about things. Like, she wasn't really feeling the whole red carpet scene or anything like that. She just wanted to go, have some fun, do whatever, go to the Grammys and go home. Like, that's the way she really wanted to take care of it. But before she went to the Grammys, she had an actual, like a pre-Grammy performance thing that she did, little venue, little spot she did, where she sang one of her songs, and her song was called Super. I just loved it. I love the song. I love her voice. I love everything. Really, I do. So much from what I see. I love everything about Chrisette Michele. I think she's a really cool person. I like her vibe. I like how she occasionally has like little outbursts, and they come like unexpectedly outspoken, but then at the same time she's really soft spoken, so I do like that about her. Let's talk about her brother though. Her brother's man, I swear to God, the boy, for a moment I was just like, what is he doing? Like, he was doing some air pumping and dancing. I mean, he was a little bit more happy to go to the Grammys than Chrisette was, because he was doing a little too much in the camera. You know, he got it. Somebody, oh God, I was on Twitter. Somebody on Twitter said, well, there goes his 15 seconds of fame. It was so funny though, but it was really kind of like weird, because he was up there dancing and gyrating in front of the mirror. I mean, he was very happy to get to go to the Grammys with his sister. Chrisette Michele didn't win the Grammy in her category. Comes to find out, Alicia Keys won the Grammy in her category, and she was just like, she loves her music, and you know, she appreciated it. I like that Chrisette Michele was a gracious, I won't say loser, but yeah, in some form of sort, she did lose the category, but she was very gracious about it. I really do like that about her. Let's talk about what she was wearing. Oh my God, I thought she had the cutest little, it looked like a little baby doll dress. Like, she had the cutest little baby doll black dress, and it was, you know, she had a little hat and all that, and she was just really dressed very nicely. And then, you know, I understand why she doesn't like the whole red carpet thing. And then she was like, well, these people, it's the people with the microphones that kind of really makes me, you know, nervous, and those are the people that I really can't, you know, handle. And then the people come and they stick the microphone in her face, and then boom, it was just like, you know, lights, camera, action, and then she has to put her face on and everything, and do her little interviews and all that. But I know she was very happy to get home at the end of the night. Let's talk about what she was wearing. Oh my God, I thought she had the cutest little, it looked like a little baby doll dress. Like, she had the cutest little baby doll black dress, and it was, you know, she had a little hat and all that, and she was just really dressed very nicely. And then, you know, I understand why she doesn't like the whole red carpet thing. And then she was like, well, these people, it's the people with the microphones that kind of really makes me, you know, nervous, and those are the people that I really can't, you know, handle. And then the people come and they stick the microphone in her face, and then boom, it was just like, you know, lights, camera, action, and then she has to put her face on and everything, and do her little interviews and all that. But I know she was very happy to get home at the end of the night. Leela James, oh, she is everything. First of all, the hair is amazing. I'm probably gonna always say that first when talking about Leela James. Her hair is nothing to be fucked with. Y'all can say whatever y'all want, but that hair is amazing. People on Twitter talking about, oh, her hair got heat damage and all that, but do you see it though? It don't look bad. You can't still tell somebody that her hair look bad. Her hair looks amazing. So she's doing a interview for Madame Noir online magazine. You know, she's doing the interview, and so she really wants to talk about music. Truthfully, that's all Leela James wants to talk about, for real, is music. And why not? You know, she's on a show called R&B Divas, so why wouldn't she want to talk about music? She's on there and she's, you know, she's sitting in front of the lady, and the lady's starting to ask her questions about her new single, Say That, with Anthony Hamilton. So she's trying to actually talk more about that and her upcoming projects and things like that. But the lady so busy trying to get all up into her beeswax and trying to ask her about her personal life, trying to ask her about if she got a boyfriend, trying to ask her what products. This was my favorite question. My favorite question to her, but it was so funny because Lila threw her so much shade. The lady asked her, what kind of products do you use in your hair? How do you do your hair? How do you keep your hair looking the way it look? Lila said, I don't do nothing. I was like, okay. She was like, no. She was like, I don't do nothing. Like all the questions, pretty much most of the questions, she was like seriously throwing back serious shade at her. Now, I don't know, maybe they edited it like that and it wasn't all like that, but whoever edited the show, they made it look like Lila was just, hey, look, look, I'm not here for this. Because she was like, you know, you got a boyfriend? Lila was like, that's in my personal business. Next. No. Next. No. Next question. Next. You know, it was just like every question she asked, it wasn't really about music. Then she asked her the diva question, but the hair question threw me for a loop. Because everybody was like, I mean, because I'm sitting there like, I know she does something with that hair. For those of us who know about natural hair, and those of us who know about certain things that you do to your hair to manipulate it, you know, she says she does nothing. Okay, maybe she doesn't do anything. I mean, she has a stylist. I'm sure she has a stylist that does stuff to her hair, you know, to make it so luscious and stuff. But then again, at the same time, when you do not manipulate your hair a lot, it will grow, it will grow, it will grow. So then she moved on and started to go to the photo shoot and everything. And she had the photo shoot. Now the photo shoot she had on, actually she had on some lipstick similar to this color that I'm wearing right now. And I really did like the color on her, and she was like, she wanted to make sure it wasn't really pink, like bright pink or whatever. And then the person, oh, I was hating whoever was doing her hair at first. I mean, the guy, when he was trying to pull back, he was trying to pull back all her hair, like all her hair at one time, and it just looked like it was really hurting her. Who is this guy? You know, and then she just was like, let's try another style. You know, you hurting me. You know what I'm saying? And she doesn't like, I like her because she doesn't like a whole lot. Like, she was like, I don't like all that, you know, contouring and stuff. And me, I don't like it that much neither. Like, I don't like a whole bunch of contouring. I just like to put my makeup on and roll. I don't like to bullshit around when it comes to you asking me questions. Ask me the question and then move the fuck on. You know, I don't like all that extra stuff, and I seriously do admire her for that, but telling people where they can go and what they can do. But once the man actually did her hair, he actually did like a little braid across the front, and he had her hair all blown out, and she looked gorgeous during her photo shoot. And it was she had a really cute look, and I really did enjoy it. But for the most part, for this whole entire episode, out of 5, I give this joke like a 3. And then, oh, I almost missed the craziest part, which was the salsa dancing. Lord, let me tell you. That's actually the funniest part. Can't believe I almost forgot that. The salsa dancing. And Chrisette Michelle was just like, some of us came here to learn how to salsa, and some of us came here for something else. The girls were learning how to salsa. Now, they said that was basically, I guess the whole point of them learning how to salsa dance was so they could get in touch with their quote-unquote Latin vibe, so they could do this Latin song for this Puerto Rico project. So I'm sitting there and I'm just like, yeah, is dancing and salsa really gonna make you sing better? I just wanted to know. You know, I don't know. I was confused. So I'm watching them and they're dancing and they all look awkward. Like, seriously, they all look awkward, because I think the only one I think that was really getting it, even Claudette. Even Claudette kind of looked a little awkward when I was like, ain't you Puerto Rican? Or ain't you Latino or something? I mean, your last name is Ortiz. I know you got something to do with a little Latino or something, ain't you, right? So I'm thinking she should be the best one on the floor. When actuality, when I was watching it, Shantae Moore was actually the best one from what I saw. Little Mo, you could tell Little Mo was straight ratchet, straight from the hood, because homegirl, she looked like she was quite uncomfortable trying to get those moves down. She looked very, very awkward. And Leela was trying to get her little booty popping on. She was like, bump all this salsa. But it was that part was really entertaining. I was just watching that. But then another thing is that I missed Michelle Lay. I hope she does not like miss any more of these episodes. I mean, I got this feeling, and because I really do like her so much and I am a big fan of hers, I hope I do not I hope she stays on the show as a cast member. When you start to see, you know, cast members start to fizzle out and you don't see them hardly much anymore, then, you know, that means somewhat that their days on the show is numbered. Yeah, you know, I hope she wasn't in the episode like that, you know, and I was just like, damn, I would have loved to see her in the salsa class. And, you know, I would have loved to see her in this episode. They need to start writing these contracts or doing something, because R&B Divas, it's many divas on the show. And I'm pretty sure each one of their fans, you know, a bunch of their fans tune in every week, you know, to see them. Now, if Michelle Lay's fans want to see her, or they watch the show specifically just for her, and she doesn't, you know, she doesn't show, she's not on the show, then what does that do for the show's ratings or stuff like that, you know? And, you know, I like all the divas personally, but I did want to see Michelle. I want to see all of them collectively together at one time, you know what I'm saying? I like how they break them up into twos here and there and other, but as a whole, I would like to see all of them on the show, and she really was not in this episode that much. For the most part, like I said, I give this show a 3 out of 5, just for the reason that, you know, Michelle Lay wasn't in it as much. And then, you know, come on now, we watch for the serious drama. People don't really want to say that, but it's the truth. Yeah, we watch for the drama, and wasn't a lot of drama going on this episode. It was just, you know, whatever. Alright guys, so that's my review for this episode of R&B Divas. Be sure to check me out on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. The links will be below in the description box. Okay guys, so until my next video, I'm gonna holla at you. Alright, peace.